Hey everyone, back with part 2. If you saw the Ninja Turtle video, part 2. Be happy with all 9s on this one, and Ninja Turtles kind of whipped me into shape. All right, let's get into this real quick. Arrived. This was a 5-card allocation order, $50 per. Arrived March 7th, entered on March 9th, went into grading on March 16th, assembly on March 31st, QA1 on the 1st, QA2 on the 5th. Got the grades popped email on April 6th, shipped on the 7th, got it in hand on the 8th. Blind reveals every time, baby. And that's why, right? You see here, I don't need to wait but a day or two to get the order after you get the email. I've got enough tolerance to wait a day or two.
You can either eat it now, or you can wait till I get back, and you can have 2. Okay? So eat it now, or wait till I get back, and you can have 2. And I'll be back in a little. If we wait, you'll give us 2? Yep, if you wait, you get 2. Or you can eat it now, whichever you want. Okay? I'll make another one.
So here's what we're doing. Got some basketball cards in here. So as I like to use, we got the Josh Green from my man J84. Got to rub some mojo into these bad boys. Ooh. Did we do it the wrong way? Should we have rubbed the bad mojo out? Check this out. Jorge Ona, auto. Number to 50. Be a steal of a card, right? Several weeks ago, I was up in Glendale. I went to this field to play baseball, and this card was just laying on the ground. So I was like, hey, I got to pick this up. I'll use this for some mojo at some point. Look at that. Obviously, it's been run over many times, ridden hard, put away wet, as they would say. So it's beat to shit, but it's all good. Can you imagine that? Somebody just... This card had to have dropped. Who knows? Maybe it was a kid that dropped it or something. Not saying the dude's going to go on to be anything, but you know what? Is that on card? Yeah, that's an on card auto. Fuck it. Number to 50. Some little kid just dropped it out like it wasn't nothing. Damn, I'd love to have an on card auto to 50. All right, so this one rubs out our bad mojo because, you know, he's all beat down, even though there's no baseball cards in there. And let's hit it with the green again. Let's get a double dose here of some good mojo. We need it after that Ninja Turtles break. Check it out. 9s for days. With this order here, 5 cards, had a LaMelo, orange cracked ice. And if you saw previous videos of mine, I actually used Do Dilly. I'll link it here so you can see that probably closer to the beginning of the video. I called a 9 on all of these cards. Do Dilly's grades were here on the side. If you're not familiar, it's an app that you can use, kind of helps you grade your cards and everything. But they had most things as an 8. LaMelo, cracked ice, rookie as an 8. Metal Kobe, rookie, an 8. It says 7 to 8. I just call it the higher end. I had this LaMelo Prism, red, white, and blue rookie. They call it a 7. And then clearly Don Russ out of Chronicles. Justin Herbert, rated rookie, 8, according to Do Dilly. And then they had the Burrow as a 9. I actually thought the Herbert had a better shot to get a higher grade than the Burrow, but Do Dilly didn't see it that way. So this is the first reveal when I use Do Dilly for assisting me. So let's see what the results are. Let me get this open and we'll get to it. All right, first positive sign. We got 5 cards in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As I said, I thought these would, or the hope was they'd come back as all 9s, nothing less. I have another order that's entering assembly. It's a 5 card as well. That one, hopefully I'll have that one by the end of next week. That one I thought had the better cards, more high-end stuff to it. This one I figured were all 9s. The other ones I had better cards that I thought had a chance at 10s. Got these all out. Now here's a little something, a little secret that I didn't incorporate into the video when I did the Do Dilly. These were all cards that were from my collection that I wanted to cross over. These were all previously SGC 9.5s. So we're about to get into it. As I said, I was hoping they would just come back as 9s. All right, so I want to do the orange ice last. Hoping for a 10 on that one. So this Kobe metal was a 9.5. SGC saw it as a 9.5. Let's see what PSA says. Ooh, baby. A 7. From an SGC 9.5 to a PSA 7. Let's put the 9.5 right down there as a reminder. All right, second, let's do the red, white, and blue Prism LaMelo. 9.5 also. A 9. Okay, not too bad. I wonder what they saw in the Kobe that made them ding it so bad. Like, if we see everything else as a 9, then at least we'd be like, hey, you know, like, what was up with that one card? Like, if it's one card and they're off, then I would assume perhaps SGC missed something. All right, so these next two, we got the Herbert. Clearly Don Russ. A 9. So that means that the Burrow is probably going to come back a 9 as well. I think that I don't really see any 10s of those on the market. I know those are pretty tough to 10. All right, the Burrow, 9.5 as well. 9. All right, so everything's been consistent except that Kobe. And the LaMelo, orange cracked ice, 9. So there you go. The only thing I saw really with this one was the centering. You can see a little bit chunkier over here. So that's why I was calling it a 9. I still felt like it was right on the borderline of 60-40. Didn't see anything else with it. But obviously they didn't agree with my hopes and desires. I guess a 10 would have saved us on that one. Yeah. They must have... Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really didn't... Yeah, I don't know. I really didn't see anything on this. The card was clean all around. On the preview video, what I talked about was there was a little whitening here, and there was like a little kind of a streak here, maybe like a print line of sorts. But again, having seen that it was an SGC 9.5, I just thought it would come back as a 9. I didn't anticipate this one being a 10 on the prediction, but I just wanted to get it out of an SGC holder. No offense, boys, but took the L on that one. All right, so there you go. Quick 5-card order. A little secret surprise in there. It shows you that when you are picking out cards to cross and send off, that it doesn't always work out, right? You can take 9.5s and work out depending on what your standard is, but you can take these 9.5s and perhaps there's some hope that they come back as 10s, but you saw here 5 9.5s all came back as 9s, and you even had a 7 there. The grade's just hidden underneath me. So what can you say? What can you do? It's risky. I had some SGC cards in my collection that I sent in last year that were all 10s, I believe. There might have been a 9 or 2 in there. I sent those in for crossover, but I left them in the slabs, 24 of those. Or those went in on the same timeline as my Ninja Turtles order from my previous video, so I should be seeing those back shortly. It hasn't moved out of grading yet, but we'll see how they grade those. So thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Be well.